Welcome back, grade 10s. Now let's move on to our application questions. Explain 3 other criteria for successful team performance. So obviously with this other, it simply means that the ones that we've mentioned previously on our practice question, which is clear objectives and agreed goals, mutual respect, support and trust, we must not mention them, but instead we need to mention other 3 that were not mentioned before. We'll start with interpersonal attitudes and behavior. Members have a positive attitude of support and motivation towards each other. So with interpersonal attitudes and behavior, here the team members, what is it that they have? They have positive attitudes. Why? Because they know that they have the support of other team members. Obviously, they are happy. They know very well that they are going to be supported. Be it they fall down, they are going to be lifted by other team members. So they are motivated to do exactly what the group has to do or what the team has to achieve at the end. Sound interpersonal relationship. So sound interpersonal relationships will ensure job satisfaction and increase productivity of the team. So obviously, if we have good interpersonal relationships, we are going to be satisfied with the jobs that we are doing, because we would know very well as team members that there's no conflict that is arising. Even if the conflict arises, we are able to solve that particular conflict in a good way, in a good manner. So obviously, with sound interpersonal relationships, team members are going to be satisfied with their job. If they are satisfied with their job, what's going to happen? It simply means that they are going to be productive. Another criteria, it's communication. Communication must be open and honest. So obviously with communication as a criteria for successful team performance, we need to have open communication whereby members are free to talk to their team leaders. They are free to even communicate with each other. And there's an element of honesty, because with honesty, it becomes easier for people to communicate, for people to open up themselves to other team members. Each team member must feel free to speak and ask questions. So with communication, each and every team member must be free to ask questions or even to voice out whatever idea, whatever opinion that they are having in a group. Why? Because that is going to assist them to do what? To be free to express themselves. When they are free, then they are able to even come up with ideas that they can assist the team to move forward or even to achieve goals quicker. All information must be shared. So obviously there's no information that must be kept by the team leader from the team members. Each and every information must be communicated with team members so that each and every person understand exactly what it is that they have to do in order to achieve the goals of the team. Then we move on to another criteria, which is cooperation or collaboration. Clearly defined, realistic goals are set so that all members know exactly what is to be accomplished. So with cooperation and collaboration, we need to ensure as team leaders that realistic goals are set. Obviously, if we set realistic goals for our team members, those goals are going to be achievable because they are realistic. Unlike setting unrealistic goals which are not going to be even achievable, which are not going to be achievable at the end. So we need to set realistic goals so that people or team members know exactly what is it that they have to achieve at the end of the day. Willingness to cooperate as a unit to achieve team objectives. So obviously with collaboration or cooperation, there has to be willingness. If people are willing to work together as a unit, we are going to do what? We are going to achieve the team objectives that were set for the team. So each and every person should be willing to play their part in a team so that a team can be able to be successful. All members take part in decision making. Why do all members take part in decision making? Because they know very well they are free to communicate, they are free to express their ideas, because they know very well that whatever opinion that they have to voice, it won't be ridiculed. So they have a safe space within the members or within the team that they are part of. So it becomes easier for them to even take part in decision making, which is going to do what? Which is going to have a group commitment at the end. Let us go for a quick ad break and we will be back to wrap up our lesson.